fans at this point, unfortunately. But what I can take care of is this race on track. So drivers, keep on going, keep on going. All right, folks, we're going to get this one going. When you cross the start-finish line, your time will begin. All right, both racers on the clock here. Got Milo lap one at 18.3. Way to be. And Alex across the line, his first lap in 18.1. He's having fun. We're 35 seconds in, 3:25 remaining. So Alex out front, Milo not too far back. Only a second and change. Got 50 seconds down, 3:10 to go. So, just past a minute down, we got Alex Dang on a 14-lap pace. Got Milo Laxon on a 13-lap pace. They're about 3 seconds apart at this junction of the race. This is race number one, round number one, getting the day started here. Milo going 17.9 last time by. So we got Milo running the red car. Got Alex running the purple, gray, and green. Milo, another 17-second lap that time around. Got Alex going 18.1. Minute 49 down. So Alex and Milo sharing the track here. Hopefully we'll have car number 3 out here for round number 2.
2 minutes left.
2 down, 2 to go, drivers. Our rookie class on track. Up next is going to be my 40-plus category. So 40-plus will be marshaled by modified buggy and four-wheel drive. Got a minute 35 remaining here. Minute 20 to go. Got Alex 1.5 ahead of Milo. Right now, Alex at 13.03 for pace. Milo 13.05. Minute 15 remains. 75 seconds to go. A 40-plus buggy, you guys are up next. We're going from the young racers to the 40-plus racers.
1 minute left.
But you know what they say now? 40 is the new 30. And so on. Got 40 seconds remaining here. So Alex just 1.1 ahead of Milo right now. Now Milo half a second up. It's close competition here amongst these two drivers. I believe these young men will also be doing battle later on today in 21.5 Sportsman. We got 10 seconds to go. Alex setting his best lap, 17.3. This one's going to come down to the very last lap. Keep on going, drivers. Keep going.
Milo Laxon done. All drivers are finished.
And that'll be a race. Both drivers
Alex
finishing
Dang
13 laps. Good job, guys. Alex Dang going 13.02. Milo at 13.11. All right, up next is our 40-plus group. This is one of the most competitive divisions that we see out here. 40-plus buggy is no joke.
Barry Soppet.
All right, we are doing tech
Scott
today,
Schroeder.
guys, so please make sure that
Kevin
you go
Allen.
through tech the race beforehand.
Ryan R. Randall.
Remember, those buggies got to weigh at least 1474, voltage no higher
Steve
than
Loeb.
8.40. Technically 8.409 as the maximum voltage allowed.
Nelson B. TH.
Typically, my trusty 10-year-old
Omar
iCharger
Menez
gets me
also.
through about 838. All right, this is our 40-plus group. Looking for, let's see, looking for Vasutin to get checked in. Also, if I can get all my drivers from four-wheel drive / modified, I need your help, guys. I got BP out there, got Jovi out there. Let's see. If I can get Kalis, a Bryant, maybe a Pat. Thank you, sir.
Eric Vasiudin.
It actually came up as Tim Kopp, but I'm assuming that's Eric Vasutin. Okay, we got everybody checked in. Suppose we can live loop it for round one. So if you guys want to do one more lap, give yourself some room. Otherwise, I'm about to live loop it, guys. Okay, everybody's being scored. Careful on the left side, guys. Rollers, rollers. That is clear. All right, fastest opening lap goes to Steve at a 15.4. Got Kevin a 15.5. Nelson a 15.4. Barry a 16. Now we're starting to get lap times from lap number 2. Kevin going 15.0. Barry at 14.9. 45 seconds in, drivers. 2 to 3 laps in for most of these guys. It's going to be Kevin, Barry, Nelson, Eric, Omar, Scott, Steve, Ryan, and Sean. Your running order so far. Fast lap being reset. Steve Leon going off 14.6. Got Barry at 14.7. Omar 14.9. Got Ryan Randall 15.2 that time by. We're a $1.15 down and 3:45 to go. Right now, Barry on a 20.07, Nelson 20.08, Kevin 20.09, Eric 20.10, Omar 20.13, Steve 19.03, Ryan 18 flat, Scott 18.09, Sean 17.09. Got a minute 40 down, 3:20 to go. Careful in the middle, guys. Middle, middle. Nelson that time by 14.9. And that'll put him on top of the leaderboard. Nelson leading the way, followed. Oh, now Barry taking it back. Very close between those two guys. Barry Nelson, 1/10 of a second delta. Got Nelson 7/10 up on Kevin. Kevin 0.04 ahead of Eric. Eric 1.5 ahead of Omar. Omar 0.5 ahead of Steve. Steve 7 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 2 ahead of Scott. Scott 3 ahead of Sean. 2:15 down, drivers. 2:45 remains. Barry Soppet 7/10 up at this time by. He's on a 20.06. Nelson 20.07. Kevin 20.09. Eric 20.09. Steve 20.13. Omar 20.15. Ryan 19.16. Scott 18.02. Sean 17.02. 2:25 remains. Last time by, got Ryan and Barry both going 14.7. Got Steve another 14.6 in the books. Oh, Steve going for a tumble. 2:10 remains, drivers. Kevin Allen, 14.9 that time around.
2
So
minutes
Barry,
left.
Nelson, Kevin, your top three, followed by Eric, Omar, Steve, Ryan, Scott, and Sean. Just under 2 minutes remaining, drivers. Yeah, 1:45 to go. Barry 1.1 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 0.3 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.5 ahead of Eric. Eric 1.7 ahead of Omar. Omar 0.9 ahead of Steve. Steve 4 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 6 ahead of Scott. Scott a lap up on Sean. 1:30 to go, drivers. 90 seconds left. This is race 2 on track. Got Stadium Truck up next. Barry Soppett, 14.7 that time by. That'll put him on top of the board. So Barry 20.03, Nelson 20.06, Kevin 20.07, Eric 20.10, Omar 20.13, Steve 20.14, Ryan 19.04, Scott 18.01, Sean 17.02.
1 minute left.
You heard the man. 1 minute to go. Right now it's Barry, Nelson, Kevin, Omar, Eric, Steve. Uh-oh. 45 seconds to go. $35 seconds left. Barry Soppett resets fast time. 14.5. Looking alive. 25 seconds to go. $15 seconds, drivers. Five seconds left.
Barry Soppett done. Kevin Allen done. Ryan R. Randall done. Eric Vasiodine done. TH done. Nelson B. done. Scott
Okay, that
Schroeder
will
done.
be a race, guys. Barry Soppett
Steve
going
Wood done.
20.02.
All drivers
Kevin
are
at
finished.
20.09. Nelson 20.10.
Omar
Steve
Manance also
20.13. Omar 20.15. Eric at 19.02. Ryan 19.05. Scott 18.02. Sean at 17.04. That will conclude race 2. Moving into race 3, which will be Stadium Truck.
Barry Soppett.
Got Austin, Barry, James, Brandon, Pat, and Mike.
James Colicchio. Patrick Brill. Austin Church.
Wow, that was a lucky bounce. That was pretty cool.
Mike White.
All right, if I can get my drivers from that previous group out to the racetrack, please.
BP.
All right, we got our marshals making their way out. All of our trucks are checked in. All right, folks, we're about ready to go racing. So, first lap in the books. Gonna be Barry Soppe going 15-3, Brandon a 15-9, James 16-4, Austin 16-5, Pat 17-1, Mike 17-1. Oh, careful on the left side, left side. Right now it's BP out front, 15-2 that time by. BP out front, followed by Barry, James, Austin. Order change up a bit, so now it's Brandon, Barry, Pat, James, Austin, and Mike. We're just past 1 minute down. Got BP at 24:13, Barry at 23:01, Pat 22:05, James 22:11. Careful, back straight, right in the middle. That is clear. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Careful at the wall ride. That is clear. Oh, looks like Austin's truck might have lost the back wing. Looking a little shorter. Oh, it doesn't seem to be bothering him. Truck looks fine without the back wing. Got 155 down, 405 to go. Yeah, Church doing his best lap there, 15-1. That was fast lap of the race, actually. Yeah, you guys might want to remove those spoilers. Church is going faster without it. 215 down, 345 to go. All right, now it's Barry, 23:01, Brandon 23:02, Austin 22:01, Pat 22:05, James 21:06, and Micah 20:15. BP, new fast lap of 14:9. Got 3:25 remaining here. BP almost on a 24-lap pace. So we got 2:55 down, 3:05 to go. Sorry. 2 minutes to go, rather. So Barry 2012, Brandon 2012, Austin 1908, Pat 1913, James 1806, Micah 1710. A minute 45 to go, drivers. So BP at this junction of the race, 0.062 ahead of Barry. Those guys going back and forth for the top spot. They find themselves 10 seconds ahead of Pat. Pat 1/10 of a second ahead of Austin. Austin 10 ahead of James. James 11 ahead of Mike. Got a minute 15 to go, drivers. 75 seconds left.
One minute left.
You heard the man. A minute to go. BP out front, 2008. Barry at 2009. Austin 1909. Pat 1910. James 1807. Mike 1708. Ah, man, Church not going to make it to the finish. He did lay down some good laps here. Hopefully we'll see his hot streak continue in round 2. I probably wouldn't put the spoiler back on, though. It looks better without. Got 20 seconds remaining here. Ten seconds left.
James Colic.
Whoa, careful on the back straight. All clear.
BP done.
All right, yellow truck is
Mike
still
White
alive.
done.
All right, so we got got Pat and Barry still alive.
Barry Soppit done.
And
All
that
drivers
will
are
be a race
finished.
drivers. BP goes
Patrick Brill done.
2008. Barry at 2014, Pat 1913, James 1804, Mike 1709. Okay, that'll bring us into race number 4. This is Sportsman 17-5.
Juan de Leon. Jeff Nyes. 10 car Ted. Terry O. Young. Ben Halverson. Doughboy. TH.
All right, looking for a few, let's see. Joe Wilson, are you going to make this one? Let's get all of our stadium truck guys out here. Cool, we got Church out here. We got Colicchio. We got Perea. I think I got Soppit in the corner. All right, cool. Got Mike in the other corner. All right, waiting on Joe Wilson. Joe Wilson, are you going to make this one? No? Odd. Okay. Well, hopefully we see you in round 2. All right, got everybody checked in. Otherwise, all right, folks. Be prepared. We are going live loop. All right, this is Sportsman Buggy out here. Race number 4, round number 1. All right, opening laps. Let's see. Got a few more cars yet to complete lap 1. All right, we're 50 seconds in. Right now, we got Jeff Nyes out front, followed by Sean, Juan, Sean, Theo, Terry, and Ben. So we're just past 1 minute down. Got Jeff Nyes out front on a 19:07 for pace. Got Sean on an 18:12. Juan on an 18:15. Sean Torres, 18:14. Terry on a 16 flat, Theo a 16 flat, and Ben a 14:07. Careful back straight. That is clear. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. I think everyone's being counted. Yeah, you're in the 2 spot. You're one of the Seans. God, $1.50 to go. Sorry, $1.50 down, 3:10 to go. Right now it's Jeff Nyes out front, 19:16. Got both Seans on a 17:07 right now. Sean Torres and Sean DeHart. Got Theo Lynn going 17:12. Juan De Leon is 17:16. Terry O. Young 16:02. Ben Halverson at 15:13. All right, folks, we're approaching halfway. Careful in the middle. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. So Jeff currently 12 seconds ahead of Torres. We got Torres 1.8 ahead of Oyoung. Oyoung half a second up on Lin. Lin 3 ahead of DeHart. DeHart 0.8 ahead of DeLeon. DeLeon 12 ahead of Halverson. Got just over 2 minutes to go, drivers. Careful back straight.
2 minutes left.
That is clear. Oh, fast lap of this one. Jeff Nye going 16-0. Got Sean Torres a 16-3. Sean DeHart 16-9. Terrio a 17-0. Minute 35 remains, drivers. This is race number 4 on track. Race number 5 will be our intermediate buggy class. Terrio going 16-5 that last time by. Oh, race leader a little tumble, but he lands on all 4 wheels. Just keep it smooth, guys. Keep it smooth. Minute 10 to go. Careful at the wall
1
ride,
minute
drivers.
left.
Go wide at the wall ride. Wide at the wall ride. Got 45 seconds to go. Jeff on an 18.06 Terry going 17.06 Theo, a 17.08. Sean Torres 17.14. Doughboy going 17.15. Juan going 16.02. Ben a 15.20. Got 30 seconds remaining here. $15 seconds left. Closest battle out there is going to be the mid-pack battle. Terry, Sean, both Seans and Terry. 3, 4, and 5. Careful on the left side. That's clearing up. Got time has expired. Keep going until you hear the computer
10 car,
say your
10
name.
done. Jeff Nye's done. Juan de Leon done. Doughboy done. TH done. Ben Halverson done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll be a
Terry
race,
Oyoung done.
guys. It is going to be Jeff taking down TQ of round number 1 Sportsman Buggy. Going 18.05. Theo going 17.06. Sean Torres going 17.13. Terrio 17.14. Juan De Leon 17.16. Doughboy going 16.03. Ben going 15.12.
JP Dawson. Mike Rulis. Dale Lumenland. Scott Schroeder. Patrick Brill. James Colicchio. Joe Colicchio. David Newell. George Laxon.
All right, I may need my drivers from that last group.
Anson
If
de
I
Leon.
can get Halverson, De Leon, Oyoung, Torres, Lynn, and Nyes out here, turn marshal, please. All right, looking for my guys from that last race. I'm going to need your help. All right, folks. Everybody's checked in. Got marshals out here. We're going live loop. This is race number 5. Our 17.5 intermediate category. All right, we got James going 15.5, Dale 16.5, Anson 16.9, Micah 16.1, Joe 17.0. All right, so we are now 45 seconds in. Got Colicchio out front. 15-0 that time around. Oh, race leader taking tumble. Help in the middle, help in the middle. 105 down, 3:55 to go. This James holding on to the top spot. 1906, got Scott going 1911. Joe 1801, George in 1801. Dale 1806, Anson 1807, JP 1811, Micah 1709, David 1603. I think there's something going on with your transponder, Pat. It seems to be counting now, but I think I owe you a couple laps. Oh, careful in the middle, careful in the middle. And that's clearing up. Got 205 down, 2:55 to go. All right, running order so far. We got James at 1901, Scott 1916, George 1803. Got Joe 1803, Pat 1801, Dale going 1807, JP 1813, Mike 1815, David at 1701, Anson 1711. And we got Brill going 15-2 that last time by. I think fast lap in this one looks to be James at a 15-0. Yeah, James 15-0. We got Pat 15-2. Joe going 15-9. Dale at 15-8. JP. Actually, that's David going 15-5. Got a minute 50 to go, drivers. All right, now James out front driving the black car, white wheels. Second place now, Patrick Brill going blue car with the green. Blue and green car coming up on some traffic. It's your second spot. Got George Laxton in that battle as well. Let's see, what color is George running today? He's running that fluorescent green. Minute 15 to go, drivers. $1:10 to go. James 14 seconds ahead of George. George 4 ahead of Joe. Joe 2.5 ahead of Dave. Dave 2 seconds ahead of Pat.
1 minute
Pat
left.
2 seconds ahead of Dale. Dale half a second up on JP. JP half a second ahead of Scott. Scott 0.2 ahead of Mike. Mike 10 ahead of Anson. Got just under a minute to go, drivers. 50 seconds remain. James going 14-7 that time around. New fast lap. 35 seconds remain. So James, George, Joe, Pat, Dave, your top 5, followed by Dale, Scott, JP, Mike, and Anson. Got 20 seconds remaining. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Wall ride. Careful at the wall ride. That's clearing up. 15 seconds to go. right, 5 seconds left. Keep on going, drivers. The computer will announce you as done.
Anson de Leon done. David Newell done. James Colicchio done. Joe Colicchio done. JP Dawson done. Mike Rulis done. Dale Lumenland done. Scott Schroeder done. George Laxon done. All drivers are finished.
And that'll be race James
Patrick Brill
Colicchio
done.
with a pretty impressive performance there, going 2010. George going 1916, David 1807, Scott 1808, JP 1811, Pat 1811, Mike 1812, Joe 1813, Dale 1816, Anson 1702. All right, we are now making our way into Expert Buggy, race number 6.
Austin Church. Lou S. A. Cazares. Nelson B. Omar Manan Salsa. Brian Merck. Eric Vasiodine.
Okay, got my intermediate group out here marshaling. Thank you guys for being prompt. Okay, everybody's checked in. Even Tony. El Tigre has made it back into the building.
El Tigre.
All right, folks. We'll let Tony get one more lap here, and then we'll go live loop. All right, folks, we're about ready to go live loop here. This is our first heat expert on track. Expert 17.5 in motion. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Oh, careful back straight. That is clear. Oh, careful in the middle. That is clear. Oh. Careful first double. First. That is clear. So, fastest opening lap. Looks like it's going to be Omar Manansala at a 15.2. Yeah, 45 seconds down. 4:15 to go. Luis going at 14.4. Eric at 15.5. Austin 14.8. Nelson 14.9. Omar 15.1. Got 110 down. 350 remaining. Minute 25 down, 3:35 left. Right now it's Omar out front on a 20.05. Austin on a 2013, Nelson 19.02. Luis 1908, Eric 1910, Brian in 1810, and Tony 1813. Got a minute 45 down, 3:15 remaining. All right, drivers, we're almost 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Omar currently 1 second ahead of Austin. Austin 1 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 2.5 ahead of Eric. Eric 0.5 ahead of Luis. Luis 4 ahead of Brian. Brian 1.5 ahead of Tony. Nelson going 14.6 that time by. 2:25 down, 2:35 left. Careful in the middle, middle. And that is clearing up. Got 2:25 remaining here. Austin Church going 14.7 that time around. Ah, 2:45 down, 2:15 to go. Oh.
Two minutes left.
That's going to be Nelson B to the top spot, 20:09. Got Church 19 flat, Omar 19:03, Eric 19:05, Luis 19:10, Tony 19:13, and Brian 18:07. Church going 14.6 that time around. Oh, bad bounce. A minute 15 to go, drivers. Oh, Nelson, Eric, Luis, Austin, Tony, Omar, Brian is your running order.
1 minute left.
We got a minute to go, drivers. Nelson 20:09, Eric 19:03, Luis 19:05, Austin 19:06, Tony 19:07, Omar 19:10, Brian on 18:05. Yeah, 45 seconds left, drivers. Nelson 7 ahead of Eric. Eric 1.5 ahead of Luis. Luis 0.7 ahead of Austin. Austin 1.2 ahead of Tony. Tony 3 ahead of Omar. Omar 10 ahead of Brian. Got 30 seconds left, drivers. Make it count. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, I think that's good.
Omar Manan Salsa done. Luis A. Cazares done. Austin Church done. Brian Merck done. Eric Vasiodine done.
One
LT
more
Gray
car
done.
on a victory lap.
All drivers are finished.
That'll be a race, guys. Nelson B
B
goes
done.
2012. Got Eric going at 19:01, Luis 19:03, Tony 19:03, Austin 19:05, Omar 18:01, Brian 18:03. So we got another heat of expert buggy coming up.
Kevin Allen. Bruh. Mr. Silly. BP. Goompa. Steve Loeb. Ryan R. Randall.
All right, let's get our drivers out here from that last group, please. This is our second group of experts, 17.5 buggy. All right, I'm looking for all my drivers from that last one. If I can get Brian Omar Austin, Tony Luis Nelson. Thank you, sir. Hey, Church, can I get you out here? Cool. Get you in the middle, please. All right, folks, this is Expert 17.5 Heat 2. We're going to get the show on the road. All right, first laps in the books already. We got Brian going 13.9, Kalis 14.3, Brandon 14.4, Kevin 15.4, Steven 15.5, Ryan 15.7, Landon 15.1. 35 seconds in, drivers. All right, 40 seconds down. Brian, a little bobble there. See if that affects the running order here. And it's going to put Brandon Perea to the top. 14.3 that time by for BP. So we got a minute down. Kalis Lowe now taking a turn out front. Kalis going 13.8 that last lap. 21.02 now the pace. Got BP at 21.07, Brian 21.10, Kevin 20.05, Steve 20.06, Landon 20.08, Ryan 20.10. Got a minute 30 down, 3:30 left. Okay, let's currently 1.5 ahead of Brandon, Brandon 2.8 ahead of Bryant, Bryant 0.7 ahead of Steve, Steve 0.9 ahead of Kevin, Kevin 0.1 ahead of Ryan, Ryan 0.6 ahead of Landon. Buck 45 down, 3:15 remains. Got 2:50 remaining. This is race number 7 on track. After this is going to be 21.5 Expert up next. Got 2:20 down, 2:40 to go. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Need a little help. Thank you, Luis. Kalis Lowe, 22.13. Got Bryant to 21.09. Brandon, 21.10. Steve, a 20.02. Kevin, a 20.06. Landon, 20.07. Ryan, 19.12. Got 2:15 remaining now. Kalis Lowe currently 5.9 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 0.4 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 4 ahead of Steve. Steve 2 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 2 ahead of Landon. Landon 11 up on Ryan.
2 minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go. Race leader out there driving the white blue with the red trim. Second place going to be the blue and yellow. Third place running the magenta and gray. Minute 30 to go, drivers, 90 seconds left. Kalis 21 flat, Brian 21.06, Brandon 21.10, Kevin 20.09, Steve 20.09, Landon 20.11, Ryan at 19.12. Got a minute 15 remaining now, 75 seconds left. Careful up front, guys, in front of the driver's stand. Careful up front. That is clear.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Got Kalis 22:14 now the pace. Bryant 21:05, Brandon 20:01, Steve 20:08, Kevin 20:09, Landon 20:12, Ryan at 18 flat. 35 seconds remain. $20 seconds left. Closest battle can be Steve and Kevin battling 4 and 5. They're just half a second apart. 10 seconds to go. Keep on going.
Goompa done. Kevin Allen done. Bra done. Steve Leung done. BP done. Ryan R. Randall done. All drivers are finished.
That'll be a race.
Mr. Silly done.
It'll be Kalis Lowe going 22:12, Bryant at 21:03, Brandon 21:13, Steve 20:07, Kevin 20:08, Landon 20:14, Ryan 19:12. Hey Landon, could you do me a favor? Landizzle. Before you go back into the shop, could you just go in the office, make sure my buggy's charged? I think I did, but I'm not 100% sure. Thank you, Landon.
George Laxon.
This is
Eric
21.5
Kinlow.
expert. All right, good to see
LT
21.5 expert make an appearance today. Friday nights, it's been a little slim lately.
Brian Murr.
Hey, it's a Sunday. All right, David Knoll, are you gonna? Yep, he's up there. Thank you, Landon. Much appreciated.
David Newell.
All right, folks, got our marshals out here. 21.5 looks like they're ready to go. So we'll be going live loop. All right, we got Merck at 15.9, Vasutin 15.9, Wilson, you guessed it, 15.9. Yeah, Lowe is 16.9. 30 seconds in. Loxon 16.5. And lap 2 got Vasutin and Wilson both going 15.6. Merck at 15.7. Top 3 cars within a tenth. I know we're only 2 laps in, but that's still pretty impressive. And not much has changed. Right now it's going to be Wilson up by almost half a second. Merck 0.3 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin 2 ahead of Loxon. Loxon 5 ahead of Lowe. And Lowe half a second up on Knoll. All right, this time by I got Vasutin going 15.2. Merck at 15.4. Wilson 15.3 that time by. Got minute 25 down, 2:35 to go. Right now it's Wilson 2010, Vasutin 2013, Merck 19 flat, Loxton 1914, Noel 1809, Lowe 1815. Got minute 45 down and 3:15 to go. All right, Wilson 0.9 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin 0.4 ahead of Merck. Merck 8.4 ahead of Loxton. Loxton 0.5. Oh, no, now 0.7 ahead of Loxton. Loxton 1.9 ahead of Lowe. 2:50 remains. And this is 21.5 Expert on track. Up next, we got 21.5 Sportsman. .225 down, 2:35 to go. Wilson up by 1.8 seconds. Got battle for the 2 spot. Vasutin and Merck within a 10th. .240 down, 2:20 to go. Wilson out of 20:08. We got Vasutin and Merck 2012s. Yeah, Noel 1915, Loxton and 18 flat.
Two minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go. Wilson 2.5 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin 0.7 ahead of Merck. Merck 9 ahead of Noel. Noel 0.8 ahead of Loxton. Loxton 10 ahead of Lowe. Minute 45 remains. Wilson new fast lap of 15:0. Way to go. Got Vasutin and Merck at 15:2. We got Noel 15:4. And we got Loxton and Lowe 15:8. Minute 30 remains, 90 seconds left. $120 remaining. All right, folks, we're coming up on 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Wilson 2007, Vasutin 2012, Merck 2013, Noel 1913, Loxton 1916, Lowe 1816. $40 seconds to go. $20 seconds remain. Closest battle out there, Vasutin versus Merck. Just a 1/10 of a second between those 2 drivers. Vasutin putting in a 15-2 when it counts. And did I just see Wilson get turn marshaled? Oh, let's see how that changes the order, if it does. Time is running thin. All right, so Wilson into the final lap, 8/10 up on Vasutin. Vasutin 6/10 up on Merck. They come down to this here.
Eric Vasiodine done. LT Gray done. Brian Merck done.
It's going to finish
David
very
Wool
close
done.
at the front. One more car on the clock. Yeah, he's done.
All drivers are
And that'll be a
finished.
race, guys. Tony goes
George
2012. Eric a 2013 flat. Brian a 2013.8. George 1916. David at 1802. Ken 17 flat. All right, folks. This is 21.5 Sportsman Buggy.
Mike Rulis. Mark Pandayan. Anson de Leon. Juan de Leon. Jeff Nyes. 10 car Ted.
Okay. Oh, geez.
Alex Dang.
Hanson. Must be Rico.
Racing Rico.
Okay.
Mike White.
Waiting on a check out of Milo Laxon. This is race number 9, 21.5 Sportsman Buggy.
Milo Laxon.
Got some bodies from J Concepts. Going to go to the winner of Sportsman 21.5 today. All cars checked in and good. I need a marshal. Let's see. Actually good on those marshals, so we'll get the loop up, guys. Loop is going live. As you cross, your time begins. First starter actually is Milo Laxon, his birthday today. Remember, guys, it's just a qualifier. You guys can fight in the main event, but this one, you guys are just sharing the track, so drive accordingly. A lot of traffic, center track. Let the quicker cars through, guys. You want to avoid contact, getting the most amount of laps in that 5-minute time period. Not even a minute into this. Most of these guys completing lap number 2. Let's see, a couple cars going to 3 laps. Looks like after 3 laps in the book, it's Jeff Nyes on top of this. 18:08 is the early pace. Got a pair of 16s in there with an 18 for Jeff Nyes. His hot lap going to be a 16.5 on the opening lap. Relis in the second spot. John Rico third. Our very own Panday 4, followed by Anson de Leon, Mike White, Juan de Leon, Milo, Alex, and Theo. Nice, dropping down 16-2. Nice, make his way in front of the driver's stand. Through the chicane on driver's right. Final double jump as he makes his way down that back straightaway. A lap with Jeff Nyes there. 16 flat for Nyes as he goes quicker. Again, race leader is going to be the blue and white buggy. Little rough lap for him that time by. Rico going to be the green buggy on driver's left. Mike Rualis in the third spot. Rualis down the back straightaway. Around that quadruple apex lefty, which includes the wall ride there. At the halfway mark, that's 2.5 in, 2.5 to go. Mike White maintains 4. Juan de Leon, Anson, Panday, Theo, Milo, and Alex. Nyes dropping down to a 15.7 for his personal best in 21.5 Sportsman today. Just to be aware, guys, round number 2 definitely going to be a little better for most of you as you're going to get more comfortable with the track layout. No advantage against another driver today for laps on this track. Makes it very fair for everybody, for those that come from out of town as well. Got some guys making their way from Sacramento today. Also from Antioch. So cool to come out here and join the party today as we're up to race number 10. Up next, 2-wheel modified as well as 4-wheel up next. Again, the modified up next, race number 10. We're doing really well on time today. There's no rush. If you need a moment, just let us know at timing and scoring. 4
1
down.
minute left.
Master clock, 30 seconds. Knives still on top. 18:04 is the pace for Jeff. Johnny Rico, 18:16. Mike Morales on a 17:04. Mike White, 17:07. Danson DeLeon, 17:09. Theo at 17:17. Same with Juan DeLeon. They're actually tied at the moment. Panday, 16:08. Milo, a 16:11. And Alex with a 16:14 for pace. Hot lap belongs to Knives only. Buggy going 15 here. Got 1 lap, everything else in the 16s and above. Just as I say that, drops another 15.7, matching that hot lap.
Racing Rico done. Mike Rulis done. Juan de Leon done. Mike White done. Anson de Leon done. Mark Pandayan done. Jeff Nyes done.
2 to go, 2 to go. Yellow buggy still on the clock, guys. Yellow buggy is still on the clock.
Alex Dang done.
There we go.
All
That'll be a
drivers
race.
are finished.
Jeff Nyes, 18:05.
10
Johnny
done.
Rico, 17:02. Mike White, 17:04. Morales also 04. White and Morales separated by 1/10 of a second by the end of that. Anson goes 17:09. Lynn, 17:14. Juan Panday and Alex going 16s. Race 10, modified 2-wheel buggy and combo 4-wheel, 13.5. Track is yours.
Patrick Brill. Bruh. BP. Goompa. Daniel Z. Jovi Levin.
Thanks, guys, for getting out there to turn marshal. That's mighty quick of you. That's what I like to see. Gonna go live loop in this one. Looks like some of these guys chilling, ready to go. Everybody checked in and good. Still get the loop up here in just a second. Okay, they're waiting on me, so you guys are on the clock. Surprising. We do have the award for a 2-wheel modified today. That was a category that was added, but not Wheeler. Yet Wheeler's got 4 entries, mod with 2. Coming up on a minute down. Let's see. Pace, it's 4-wheel on top with a 22.02. That's Bryant Marafuente. Next quickest, 11 in a 2-wheel buggy, 22.07. Low in a 4-wheeler, dropping down to a 22.05. Same with Brandon Poria at 21.05. Patrick, a 2015. DZ, 21.10. Dan trailing Jovi by 4 seconds. That's pretty awesome. That's saying something. Kalis trailing Mirafuente by 0.2. Brennan, 4 seconds back to Kalis. Fast lap's going to be in the 13s. 13-4. Hot lap and record here. 13. That just changed. Kalis Low just dipping down to a 13-3. Track record at the moment. 13-3 Kalis Low in a 4-wheel buggy. 11-13-4 in a modified 2-wheel buggy. Just as I say that, 13-2 goes Jovi 11. Like, no, you're not getting the better of me right there. 13-2. New track record. Guys watching on Facebook or our YouTube channel, this is the 2026 Corona Classic, 5th running of this race. Tie between Kalis Low and Jovi 11. 22.02 for both of those buggies. Jovi in a 2-wheel
2
mod
minutes
buggy.
left.
Kalis in a 13.5 4-wheel buggy. Kalis center track. Right chicane he goes. Jovi 11 right side of the track. Final double making his way down that back straight. His signature orange and white paint scheme. A little bit of black on that. Overtaking some traffic. Coming up on the first double. I should say double 2. Chicane for Jovi 11. 1:30 on that master clock. 22 lap paces out of Low, Mirafuente and 11. As Low picks up the top time, 22.01 in the 4-wheel buggy. A second up on pace for ahead of Jovi. 21 out of Brandon DZ at 20.
1 minute left.
Race 1, rookies, be ready to go. You're going to be up next. Again, race number 1, round number 2 of qualifying today.
Bra done. Jovi 11 done. Goompa done. Patrick Brill done. BP done. All drivers
There
are
we go.
finished.
Rough finish for Kalis Low.
Daniel C.
Second to the
done.
last lap. It allows 11 to go at 22.01 for the overall fast time. Kalis goes at 22.03. Mirafuente, also a wheeler, 22.06. You got Poria at 21.07. Dan at 20. Patrick at a 19. Round number 2. Up next, we're calling up our rookie guys for race number 1. Again, race 1 rookie class. You guys are up. Could use some volunteers out there, maybe some of the
Aiden
dads.
Snow.
Alex, Milo, and Aiden going to be these. Aiden got that buggy fixed, going to join us for round number 2.
Milo Laxson.
Looking for Alex Dang's buggy. Sure Dad is going to be giving us a hand. We could use a couple volunteers to get round number 2 started. Again,
Alex
volunteer
Dang.
help for round number 2. Thanks, Dads. Appreciate that. There's another dad, in this case, James Colicchio. Can I get you on driver's left? I think we got driver's right covered. Yeah, maybe like the wall ride type of thing. That'd be great. Keep on going, guys. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. I'm just going to start the timer here. Yeah, just keep on going. There's just 3 of you. Easy stuff. When you cross the line, your personal time begins. Not a rush. Not counting until you cross that start-finish line the first time, guys. Okay. Not bad. You started that. You're hanging with Joseph's time pretty well.
Until you got warmed up.
Just a qualifying round, guys. All we're doing right now is to set the time for the main event.
I like you're up next.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm ready.
Oh, fuck. All right, this is our rookie class on track. Right now, it's Aiden leading the way on a 14-lap pace. Got Milo on the 13-13. Alex currently on an 11. That number will get better as we get more laps in. 105 down, 255 to go. All right, we got minute 35 down, 2:25 to go. Aiden Snow, 3 seconds up on Milo Laxson. Got Milo 9 ahead of Alex. 2:15 remains. All right, we got 2 minutes down, drivers.
2 minutes
2
left.
minutes left. All right, we got 2:20 down, $1:40 left. Aiden now 4 seconds up on Milo. Got Aiden on a 14:06 for pace. Milo a 14:17. Alex 12 flat, almost on a 13. Careful on the right. Careful on the right. First double. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Minute 15 remains. 75 seconds left. All right, drivers 3 down.
1 minute left.
Aiden, Milo, Alex sharing the track here. And the race between Milo and Alex getting a bit closer now. Those 2 racers only 2 seconds apart. Got 40 seconds left. Oh, got one upside down on the right. Thank you, sir. "25 seconds remain. right, driver's time is about to expire here. Keep on going. Keep going. Hold on, Milo. Hold on a sec. Okay.
Aiden Snow done. Alex Dang done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll be a race, guys.
Milo
Aiden,
Laxon
Milo,
done.
and Alex, your finishing order. Good job, gentlemen. That will be your starting order heading into the main event, possibly. Let's see. Aiden taking over TQ, and it looks like it's going to be Alex starting second, followed by Milo for our main event. All right, that takes us in the 40-plus buggy race number 2. This one's a full house. Barry, Kevin, Nelson, Steve, Omar, Eric, Ryan, Scott, Sean, Tony.
Barry Soppet. TH. Kevin Allen. Nelson B. Scott Schroeder. Ryan R. Randall. Steve Loom. LT Gray.
All right, I'm
Marvin
Andy
and
My
Salsa.
Marshall's out here from 4-Wheel Buggy / 2-Wheel Mod. All right, I got BP. Let's see. Is there anybody in this corner, Pat? To your right. Is there a... Okay. There's someone there? Okay. Okay. All right, this is our 40-plus class. Looks like we got a driver's meeting over here by the ice cream machine. All right, Vasutin, do you want a lap or are you ready? Okay. All right, starting order
Eric
for round
Vasutin.
2. Let's get everybody corralled up on the right side of the track. Starting order is going to be Barry 1, Kevin 2, Nelson 3, Steve 4, Omar 5, Eric 6, Ryan 7, Scott 8, Sean 9, Tony 10. Be ready to go. There are 10 cars. Be ready to go when I say your name. Barry, Kevin, Nelson, Steve, Omar, Eric, Ryan, Scott, Sean, Tony. All right, guys, just qualifying here. So if you get a faster car coming up, just give them a little bit of space. All right, Ryan Randall, first lap of 14.7. Careful, back straight, back straight. So 2 laps in the books, 3 for some. It's going to be Steve Leung out front, followed by Barry, Nelson, Omar, Ryan, Kevin, Tony, Eric, Scott, and Sean. Still early, 1 minute down. Careful in the middle, middle. That is clear. Minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. Minute 25 down, 3:35 to go. Barry Soppet now to the front, 21:13 in the works. Yeah, Nelson 20:05, Kevin 20:06, Omar 20:08, Tony 20:08, Steve 20:09, Ryan 19:02, Eric 18:10, Sean 17:04, Scott 17:10. Got 2 minutes down, drivers, 3 minutes remaining. Barry Soppet 1.8 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.1 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 0.4 ahead of Omar. Omar 0.06 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.07 ahead of Steve. Yeah, 2:15 down and 2:45 to go. That's pretty close out front. Barry 1/10 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 1/10 ahead of Steve. Steve 6/10 ahead of Tony. Tony 2.7 ahead of Omar. Omar 1.7 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.2 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 7 ahead of Eric. Eric 4 ahead of Sean. Sean 8 ahead of Scott. Yeah, 2:15 remaining, drivers. $2.55 down.
2 minutes left.
Oh, Barry 20:02, Nelson 20:07, Steve 20:10, Omar 20:12, Kevin 19 flat, Tony 19:04, Ryan 19:11, Eric 18 flat, Sean 18:17, Scott 17:06. Barry that time by 14:7. Careful up front, guys. 2 down. That is clear. Minute 30 remains. All right, minute 20 remaining, drivers. Minute 10. Got Barry 5 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 3 ahead of Omar. Omar 1.6 ahead of Steve. Steve 2.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin
1
4 ahead
minute
of
left.
Ryan. Ryan 3 ahead of Tony. Tony 1.5 ahead of Eric. Eric 13 ahead of Sean. Sean 7 ahead of Scott. Got 50 to go, drivers. Careful on the left. That's getting cleared up. 40 seconds remain. Got 20 seconds to go. Keep on going, drivers. The computer will announce you as done.
Barry Soppet done. Nelson B done. Ryan R. Randall done. TH done. Omar Manan Salsa done. Steve Lung done. Eric Vasiodine done. All drivers are finished.
All right,
LT
guys.
Gray done.
That'll be a race. It's going to be Barry Soppet 20:03. Nelson goes 20:08. Omar 20:12. Steve 20:13. Ryan 19:05. Tony 19:11. Eric 19:12. Kevin finishes with 18. Sean 17. And Scott 14. I'll take us in the race 3. This is Stadium Truck. Stadium Truck.
Austin Church. Patrick Brill. James Colicchio. Mike White. Barry Soppet. BP.
Oh, man. Let's see if it's a quick fix. No, it's done. Okay, this is Stadium Truck, and we are down to 5 in this one. Pretty sure we'll see James in the main event. Let's get him lined up on the right side, fellas. Right side of the track. Our starting order will be Brandon 1, Barry 2, Pat 3, Mike 4, Austin 5. All right, we're going racing. BP on the tone. Barry, Pat, Mike, Austin. Interesting. So Austin did reattach the spoiler onto this truck. He did his best laps without it, so we'll see how this goes. See how it goes here. Careful in the middle, guys. Middle, middle. We got 30 seconds down. Fastest opening lap goes to Barry Soppet. And BP going a 14.8 that time by. Right now it is Brandon 1 second ahead of Austin. Austin 1.6 ahead of Pat. Pat 1 ahead of Barry. Barry 3.5 ahead of Mike. Got 105 down, 355 remaining. Fastest lap going to be BP so far, 14.8, looking great. One minute 20 down, 3:40 to go. So we got BP 1.3 ahead of Austin, Austin 2 ahead of Pat, Pat 0.5 ahead of Barry, Barry 9 ahead of Mike, and we got James back on track. Minute 45 in, 3:15 to go. Got Brandon Perea on a 20.09, Austin on 20.12. Pat 1906, Barry 1907, Mike 1718, James going 15.9 that lap. Got 2:50 to go, drivers. I gotta say, this little L bend in front of the driver's stand, it's a little more difficult than I thought it would be. I mean, it's not super hard or anything. It's just, you know, it's not super easy either to do fast. No, Omar's got it dialed. I just got to take the Omar line through there. Hey, Omar line's over the pipe, right? Off the wall. We got 3 minutes down, drivers. 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes left.
Minute 45 remains. So Brandon Perea currently finds himself 5 seconds ahead of Austin Church. Austin 2 seconds ahead of Pat. Pat 0.1 ahead of Barry. Barry 27 ahead of Mike. Mike 30 ahead of James. Got minute 30 to go. James getting a little bit of a late start here, but bringing that fast lap down to 15.2. Got a minute 15 remaining, drivers. All right, folks, getting down to 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
You know, Omar, what I got to figure out how to do is over that first drop off, make a sharp left and just hop over that pipe. I think that's the fast line.
Bounce it off the dot. Bounce it off the dot.
Jump it off the dot. I can just hear Larry saying no dot, baby, already.
It's all about the dot.
Yeah, 20 seconds left. Yeah, too bad Larry's not here. I mean, I always do well when Larry's in attendance. Maybe I just like getting yelled at.
Patrick Brill
I don't
done.
know.
BP done. Austin Church done. Mike White done. Barry Soppet done.
All right, one more.
All drivers are finished.
That'll be a race. Brandon
James
Perea,
Pollock,
2005.
Gio done.
Barry at 2013. Austin, 1902. Pat, 1902. Mike at 1706. James getting 16 after a late start. All right, folks. So BP wrapping up TQ in Stadium Truck. All right, this is Sportsman Buggy 17-5.
Doughboy. Jeff Nyes.
All right, we got Doughboy out there with the stylish
Gary O'Young.
green wheels. They're not lime, they're actually green.
Juan de Leon.
I believe that is DE Racing who makes
10
those.
car Ted. Ben Halverson. TH.
I'm going to have to cop myself some of those. All right. Got our Sportsman Buggy drivers checked in. Most of them. Joe Wilson. Are we going to see in the men's, Joe? Let's get our Stadium Truck guys out here. I got Austin. I got Brandon. I got Barry. I got Mike in the corner. Got Clicchio over in the other corner. Okay. All right. Church has been quick to Marshall today. I told him I was going to send him back to rookie on Friday. And yeah, he's definitely shaped up. Good stuff. All right. So let's line them up on the right. Starting order will be Jeff 1, Theo 2, Sean 3, Terry 4, Juan 5, Doughboy 6, Ben 7. And that's all, folks. We're going with Jeff on the town. Theo, Sean, Terry, Juan, Doughboy, and Ben. Jeff Nyes, I don't know why you might have been too close to the line, but your time begins now. Oh. So, got Theo going fastest opening lap at 17.0. Way to go. He backs it up at 16.8 so far. Looking great. Got Theo out there running the yellow ride down the back straight. Theo actually, you saw that. You know the funny thing yesterday, Kalis brought that up. I'm like, if you can do that, go ahead. Theo pulled it off. He was able to squeak it between the first drop off and the pipe. I think Kalis taught him how to do that. Minute 30 down, 3:30 left. Right now, it is Juan DeLeon out front, followed by Jeff, Theo, Sean, Doughboy, Terry, and Ben. Help on the right, help on the right. Careful in the chicane, guys. 2 down. Coast is clear. Remember, guys, we're just qualifying, so if you get a faster car coming up, just give him a little bit of room. That's all he needs. Right now, it's Jeff Nyes taking over the top spot. 16-2 that time by. $2:15 down, 2:45 to go. Really? Nice. He's got that line dialed. That is now the Theo line. Theo, you got your own line. How do you feel? Well, got our in-race interview with Theo Lynn. 2:35 in, 2:25 to go. Theo saying, feeling good. All right, now he's in the 3 spot, battling with Vaughn and Sean. We got 2:50 down, 2:10 to go, drivers. So Jeff Nyes out front, 18:07. Got Juan, 18:12.
2 minutes
Theo,
left.
18:13. Sean, a 17:01. Doughboy, 17:05. Terry, 17:15. Ben, a 15:10. Minute 45 remains, drivers. Juan, Jeff, Theo, Sean, Doughboy, Terry, and Ben, your full running order. Got minute 35 remaining. Oh, Jeff Nyes out front. Well, right now he's only half a second ahead of Theo. Theo 3 seconds ahead of Juan. Juan 5 ahead of Sean. Sean 1 ahead of Doughboy. Doughboy 1.6 ahead of Terry. Terry a lap up on Ben. Okay, drivers, careful wall ride. Coming off the wall ride.
1 minute left.
4 down, 1 to go, drivers. This is race number 4 on track. Up next, we're going intermediate. Jeff 18:10, Theo 18:11, Juan 18:14, Sean 17:03, Doughboy 17:07, Terry 17:07, and Ben at 15:06. Jeff Nyes going 15:9 last time by. So your leader driving the blue and white with the lime wheels. All right, 20 seconds remaining. Keep on going, drivers. Time about to expire.
TH done. Juan de Leon done. Terry O. Young done. 10 car Ted done. Ben Halverson done. Doughboy done. All drivers are finished.
And that'll be a race, guys. It's going to be Jeff
Jeff
Nyes
Nyes done.
going 18:07. Yeah, Theo 18:11, Juan a 17 flat, Sean 17:01, Terry 17:06, Doughboy 17:15, Ben a 15:05. That will take us into intermediate, folks. Intermediate. James,
JP
George,
Dawson.
Dave, Scott, JP, Pat, Mike, Joe, Dale, and Anson. Full house in intermediate today.
David Newell. Scott Schroeder. James Colicchio. George Laxon. Mike Rulis. Dale Lumenland. Joe Colicchio.
All right. Well, we got Dale making a
Anson
trip
Valio.
down from Delta to join us racing today. Also representing Gens Ace Batteries. Great company. I love Gens Ace. Careful at the wall ride, guys. I swear, I've been saying this for like a year, but one of these days I will make it to Delta. I've been saying it for a while. Just been rather busy. All right. I'm going to need some turn marshals, please. I need a little help out there. Got 3 cars down on the left. Yeah, I'd like to thank our guys who made the trip down here. Much appreciated. It's great to see you all again. If I get my sportsman drivers out here, please, I need your help. Sportsman 17.5 buggy. I need your help, guys. Need a little help. I got Theo, I got Terry, I got Sean, I got somebody in the corner. I'm kind of blind, I'm sorry. That's you, Ben. Okay. Cool. We got marshals out here. Thank you, guys. Let's get them all lined up on the right. Our starting order is going to be James 1, George 2, Dave 3, Scott 4, JP 5, Pat 6, Mike 7, Joe 8, Dale 9, Anson 10. Real quick, can you cross the start-finish line, Patrick? I'm not getting a check in. Can we take a look at that transponder for, make sure it's plugged in, make sure, yeah.
Patrick Brill.
There we go. All right. Ben, you got the magic touch. All right, folks. We're going to go with James on the tone. George, Dave, Scott, JP, Pat, Mike, Joe, Dale, and Anson. All right, let's keep it clean, guys. This is 17.5 intermediate on the road. Careful on the left side, guys. Careful on the left. All right, we're 35 seconds in. All right, we got James Colicchio with the fastest opening lap going 15.0. Backing it up to 15.1. All right, we're 55 seconds in, 4:05 to go. Anson DeLeon currently out front. And now it's going to be James Colicchio back to the front. Careful in the middle, guys. Middle. Careful in the middle, guys. $1:15 down, 3:45 left. Pat going 15.4 that time around. That'll put him on top of the leaderboard. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front, up front. Minute 40 in, 3:20 to go. Very full house today here in intermediate. Got 10 whole cars. No half cars yet. Keyword yet. 2 minutes down, drivers. 3 minutes to go. Careful on the left, guys. That's getting cleared up. Well, it's still pretty close here on the leaderboard. Right now, it is going to be Patrick Burrell out front by 0.4 of a second. David Nolan the 2. He is 0.07 ahead of Mike. Mike 0.4 ahead of Scott. Scott 2.5 ahead of Anson. Anson 0.2 ahead of James. It's super close here. Got 2:35 down, 2:25 to go. Pat 19:10, Dave 19:12, Scott 19:13, Mike 19:13, James 18:02, George 18:04, JP 18:06, Anson 18:08, Dale 18:08, and Joe 17:09. We're coming up on 3 minutes down, drivers.
2 minutes left.
Pat, Scott, Mike, your top three. Minute 45 remaining here. Pat 2.3 ahead of Scott. Scott 1 ahead of Mike. Mike 2.5 ahead of Dave. Dave 0.9 ahead of James. Minute 30 to go, drivers. 90 seconds left. This is race 5 on track. We're going Expert 17.5 up next. Minute 20 to go. Pat 15.2 that time by. He is now 5 seconds ahead of the second place car. Careful on the left, guys. Careful on the left. Careful in the middle. Careful in the middle. Got 2 down in the middle, guys. Careful in
1
the middle,
minute
guys.
left.
Be careful in the middle. Oh, careful at the wall ride. 2 down at the wall ride. Careful at the wall ride. 45 seconds left. All right, hold on a sec, James, and go. "30 seconds remain. Let's see. So the guy's going fastest round. Pat Burrell looking to gain 4 spots. Got Scott looking to gain 1. Mike looking to gain 2. Dale looking to gain a spot as well. 10 seconds left, drivers. Keep on going.
George
Keep
Lax
going,
undone.
drivers.
Mike Rulis done. James Colicchio done. JP Dawson done. Scott Schroeder done. Patrick Brill done. David Newell done. Dale Lumenland done. All drivers are finished.
Okay, guys, that will be
Anson
a
de Leon
race.
done.
So Pat Burrell taking down this one, 8:19.09. That'll move him up to 2 on the grid. James going to hold on to TQ. So starting order heading into the main event of intermediate. Going to be James, Pat, Scott, George, Mike, JP, Dave, Dale, Anson, and Joe. So that will take us into race number 6, and that will be our first heat of Expert. Nelson, Eric, Luis,
Austin
Tony,
Church.
Austin, Omar, and
Eric
Brian.
Besiodine. Brian Merck. Nelson B. Omar Manan Salsa. El Tigre. Luis A. Cazares.
Okay, if I get my drivers out here from that last group, I'm going to need your help, guys. Okay, everybody's checked in. I got some marshals out here. Good stuff. Let's get everybody lined up on the right-hand side of the track. Starting order is going to be Nelson, Eric, Luis, Tony, Austin, Omar, and Brian. We'll get this one going here. Nelson on the tone. Eric, Luis, Tony, Austin, Omar, and Brian. This is 17.5 Expert Heat number 1. Careful in the middle, guys. Careful in the middle. That is clear. All right, we're 30 seconds in, drivers. Fastest opening lap goes to Luis Cazares out of 14.9. Austin Church responds at 14.4. 45 in, 4:15 to go. So right now we got Austin Church out front, a 20 flap for pace. Got Omar 2007, Nelson 2007, Luis 2010, Eric 2013, Tony 1912, Brian 1803. That time around, Nelson going 14.9, Tony 14.9. Careful in the middle. We got 3:30 to go, drivers. Omar going 14.9 that time around. I'll put him on top of the leaderboard. Omar currently 1/10 ahead of Austin. Austin 4/10 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 6/10 ahead of Luis. Luis 3/10 ahead of Eric. Eric 6 ahead of Tony. Tony 4 ahead of Brian. So our top 5 cars separated by about 2 seconds. Yeah, 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left. Austin 2002, got Nelson 2004, Omar 2005, Luis 2007, Eric 2009, Tony 1910, and Brian 1808. So we got 2:30 down, 2:30 to go now. Austin, Nelson, Omar, Luis, Eric, Tony, Brian. Austin back to the front. 20:02 now the pace. And that would put him 4th overall. Nelson on a 20:04. That would put him 5th overall. Omar, 20:06. That'd put him 6th overall.
2 minutes left.
Yeah, 2 minutes remaining, drivers. Austin, Nelson, Omar, Luis, Eric, Tony, and Brian. Austin currently 0.6 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 1 ahead of Omar. Omar 2 ahead of Luis. Luis 0.05 ahead of Eric. Eric 7 ahead of Tony. Tony 6 ahead of Brian. A minute 35 to go. Oh, minute 20 remains now. Church's pace down to a 20:02. Nelson 20:05, Omar 20:07, Luis 20:09, Eric 20:12, Tony 19:06, Brian 19:14. Got 70 seconds remaining. This is race 6 on track. Got another heat of expert up next.
1 minute left.
You heard the man. 1 minute to go. Austin, Nelson, Omar, Luis, Eric, Tony, and Brian. "40 seconds remaining. "25 seconds to go. Church up by 2.5 seconds. Nelson 1.6 ahead of Luis. Luis 1.8 ahead of Eric. Eric 1 ahead of Omar. Heading into the final 10 seconds on the clock. Keep on going, drivers. Computer announces you as done. Keep going, keep going.
Nelson B. done. Austin Church done. LT Gray done. Eric Vasiodine done. Lou S.A. Cazares done.
2 more.
Omar Manan
Uno
Salsa done.
mas, and that'll be a race,
All
guys.
drivers are finished.
Austin Church taking that
Brian
one,
Merck
going
done.
20:01. That will put him 4th overall. Nelson going 20:06. I'll put him 5 overall. Got Eric at 2010, Omar 2010, Luis 2011, Tony 1906, Brian 1910. All right, folks, that takes us into race 7, which is another heat of 17.5 expert.
Kevin Allen.
Interesting. Bryant Mirafonte driving from the left side of the driver's stand once again.
Bruh. Ryan R. Randall. Mr. Silly.
You know, I like it when everyone piles onto the left-hand side of the driver's stand because then I know I have no worries about getting my spot.
Steve Loom. Gumpa. BP.
In case you guys don't know, I have like no depth perception in my right eye. So I always stand on the right-hand side of the driver's stand. Maybe one of these days I'll try driving from the wheelchair lift. I also found out during this past week that I am green, yellow, blue colorblind. I kind of knew that. Yeah, I can't really see greens and yellows very well. All right, folks, got all of our marshals in place. Everybody's checked in. Starting order will be Kalis, Bryant, Brandon, Steve, Kevin, Landon, and Ryan. All right, we're going Kalis on the tone. Kalis.
I'd have left him there.
Hold on a sec. We'll restart.
Oh, somebody, can I get a marshal?
Hey, we can give you a minute.
It's dead.
It's dead, dead?
Dead.
Oh, okay. Anyone got hot iron?
Yeah.
Hot iron. We need a hot iron. Hey, now go easy on him. Taylor soldered it himself. It's all right. That'll be fixed in a minute, I'm sure. I mean, that's a good thing it failed right now and not like halfway through the race or even worse, the main event. That would have been bad. Me too. Sunday afternoon, it was like at 98 or 99, Sheldon's parking lot. Yep, I remember my first time. Did anybody else here race at Sheldon's back in the day? OG Sheldon's, that is. The fire hose track, the off-camber parking lot. If you can race on that parking lot, you can race anywhere. That was a pretty interesting track. I already know I'm going to get a copyright infringement for this, but I hope it's worth it. What's up? History. Alex, I'll take unsoldered battery plugs for 200. That would be interesting. You know, Saturday night used to be a highlight. Like, yeah. I haven't watched it in a few years, to be honest. Oh, dude, I gotta watch that episode. That was probably hilarious. I'll have to check that out. I'm sure it's online somewhere. All right. It's alive. Hopefully. All right, guys. Well, that was our lunch break right there. Just kidding. We're making good time. Dang right we are. Good call, Tony. All right, folks. Once again, starting order. Kalis 1, Bryant 2, Brandon 3, Steve 4, Kevin 5, Landon 6, Ryan 7. Kalis on the tone, hopefully. Bryant, Brandon, Steve, Kevin, Landon, Ryan. After all that, now I have to announce a race. Got Kalis going 13-8, Bryant a 14-0, Brandon a 14-2. Those are fastest three on the opening lap. Oh, BP, a hard impact. Mir Fuente, 13-9. So the bar has been set by Kalis Lowe in round one at a 22-12. So we got 3 laps in the books for our leaders. Bryant currently on a 22.09. Let's see if that holds. Kalis 21 flat, Brandon 21.10, Kevin 21.14, Landon 20.04, Ryan 20.08, Steve 19.06. All right, got a minute 10 down, 3:50 to go. Bryant Mirafuente out front, but he's just 0.8 of a second ahead of Kalis. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Driver's going to have to go through concussion protocol. Knocked out. Ouch. So we got minute 45 in, 3:15 to go. And Steve could potentially get knocked out of the top 8. However, right now he's 7th overall, so see what happens here over the next 3 minutes. Got Mirafonte 22:08 for pace. Got Kalis 22:12, Brandon 21:12, Kevin 20:03, Ryan 20:07, Landon 20:13. We got 2:30 down now, 2:30 to go. Careful on the left side. And that's Kalis going on his lid for a moment. BP going 14-1 that time by. 2:40 down, 2:20 remains. Bryant going 13-7 this time around. Kalis, his fast lap at 13-7. BP 14-1. Kevin a 14-7. Ryan a 14-7. Landon, you guessed it, a 14-7. 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
So we got 3:15 down, a minute 45 to go. Bryant currently 5 seconds ahead of Kalis. Kalis 3.5 ahead of BP. Brandon 7 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 2.5 ahead of Landon. Landon half a second up on Ryan. So Bryant currently 22:08. Kalis 21:01. Brandon a 21:07. Kevin 20:05. Landon 20:09. Ryan 20:10. And Steve 15:07. Got minute 10 to go, drivers. 70 seconds remain. This is race number 7 on track. Up next, race 8, and that will be 21.5 Expert.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go, drivers. Brian, Kalis, Brandon, Kevin, Landon, Ryan, Steve. Brian's still on a TQ pace. He's up by 4 seconds. 22:08 in progress. O'Brien 22:08, Kalis 22:13, Brandon a 21:07, Kevin 20:05, Landon 20:12, Ryan 20:13, Steve fast lap of 14:3. All right, now Steve is looking safe to make the A-main naturally. Time is about to expire, but keep on going, drivers. Keep going.
Steve Lung done. BP done.
Careful on
Kevin
the left,
Allen
careful on
done.
the left.
Gumpa done. Bra done. Ryan R. Randall done. All drivers are
And
finished.
that will be a race,
Mr.
drivers.
Silly done.
Got Mirafonte taking down TQ. So our top 8 in Expert 17.5 right now. It's going to be Bryant 1, Kalis 2, Brandon 3, Austin 4, Kevin 5, Nelson 6, Steve 7, and Eric 8. Everyone else will battle in the B main event for the final 2 spots in that Expert A main. All right, 21.5 Expert, you guys are up.
George Laxon. David Newell. Brian Merck.
Can somebody find Eric Vasutin and let him know he
In
is
low.
up? I don't know where he is.
El Tigre.
Were we able to locate him? Where is he? BP, get in line. Okay, starting order for this one is going to be Tony 1, Eric 2, Brian 3, George 4, David 5, Ken 6. We'll get this party started with Tony Wilson on the tone. Eric, Brian, George, Dave, and Ken. All right, so Tony Wilson, fastest opening lap of 15.3. He is driving that blue, yellow, and white down the back straight. 15.2 this time around. So 2 laps in the books. Right now it's Tony, Brian, Eric, David, George, and Ken. We're 45 seconds in. This is race number 8 on track. Up next, we're going Sportsman 21.5. Back straight, back straight. Careful on the back straight. That is clear. Oh. A little bit of durability testing. A minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. Tony going 15.0. Got Eric a 15.3, Brian a 15.4, George a 16.6, Ken a 16.8, Dave a 15.6. 130 down, 3:30 left. And Tony Wilson going 14.9. So Tony 3 ahead of Brian, Brian 0.3 ahead of Eric, Eric 6 ahead of George, George 2 ahead of Ken, Ken 1.5 ahead of Dave. Minute 55 down, 3:05 to go. All right, 2:10 in. Tony 4 ahead of Eric, Eric 2.5 ahead of Brian, Brian 6 ahead of Ken, Ken 0.7 ahead of George, George 2 ahead of Dave. Tony doing it again, 14.9. Thank you, sir. Off the look. 2:35 down, 2:25 remains. Tony, Eric, Brian, followed by Ken, George, and Dave. So we got Tony now on a 20.08, 4 seconds up on his own TQ. Got Eric at 20.15, Brian 19.03, George 18.03, Ken 18.05, Dave 18.06, 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Wilson now 3.5 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin 2 ahead of Merck. Merck 9 ahead of Laxon. Laxon half a second up on Low. Low 1 ahead of Knoll. Got a minute 45 remaining here. Tony going 14.8 last time by. Bringing that fast lap down even lower. Minute 20 remains. $70 seconds to go. Tony Wilson now holding down a 7-second lead. Oh, 18-second lap that time around. That brings it down to
1
about a
minute
5-second lead with 1 minute to go. Oh, Tony on a 20.08. Eric a 19 flat. Brian a 19.04. George 19.15. David 18 flat. And Ken 18.03. Got 40 seconds remaining, drivers. $25 seconds left. Ten seconds remain. Drivers keep on going. Tony a 14.6 that time by. Jeez. Getting faster and faster. Guess we're getting more rubber into the racing surface. Everybody's getting more acclimated.
LT Gray done. David Mull done. Brian Merck done. Kin Low done. Eric Vasiodine done. All drivers are
That'll
finished.
be a race, guys. Wilson
George
taking the
Laxon
W,
done.
20.07. Vasutin goes 20.15. Merck a 19.08. George 19.16. Dave 18.03. Ken 18.05. All right, this is going to take us into 21.5 Sportsman Buggy. Race number 9, Jeff, John, Mike, Anson, Theo, Juan, Mark, Alex, and Milo.
Mike Rulis. Racing Rico. Jeff Nice. Mike White. Milo Laxon. Juan de Leon. Alex Dang. Anson de Leon. 10 car Ted.
All right, folks, I am going to need some turn marshals, please. If I get my drivers from the last group, also gonna need a little bit of help.
Mark Pandayan.
All right, we got everybody checked in. Got some marshals out here. I'm gonna hand it off to Evie.
Maybe like a little, just a little, you know, a little free tube, just a little tiny one, for one of those little things. Check that. If not, just use anything.
Starting. Sorry, grabbing some lunch here too. Lineup, it's Jeff Nyes on the tone, John Rico, Mike White, Mike Rualis, DeLeon, Theo Lin, Juan DeLeon, Panday, Dang, and Laxon. Okay, here we go. On the tone for Jeff, John Rico, Mike White, Mike Rualis, Anson DeLeon, Theo Lin, Juan DeLeon, Mark Panday, Alex Dang, Milo Laxon. This round should be better than Q1 as you guys are getting more comfortable with the track. TQ, Jeff Nyes, 18:05 is the time to beat. Let you know how everybody stacks up again. Likely this round of qualifying going to be quicker than Q1. Not that there's any track evolution, but driver learning going down here. Rough starting lap for Nyes, but I'm sure he'll come about from that. About a 4-second loss there for Jeff. Rico to the top of the leaderboard. 3:16 lap in a row. Mike Morales, a pair of 16s and a 17. Same with Mike White, 2 16s and a 17 in there. Two go. Oh, up in front. One and a half in, 3.5 to go. Rico still on top. Whole bunch of 16-second laps for John Rico. Pace 18:04. Jeff Nyes does crawl his way back up to the top. He's on a 17 flat. 5 seconds back to Rico. Rico 1 second up on GQ, set by Jeff Nyes in Q1. Milo Laxon, it's his birthday today. He's in the 3rd spot. 17:04 for Milo. So Milo getting some rhythm in there as Mike Rualis and Mark Panday and Mike White. Mike, and Mike all battling for that 3rd spot right now, along with Milo. That's the battle for the 3rd spot. Then you got Alex Dang in 7, followed by Theo, Anson, and Juan. At the halfway mark, guys. 18:03, the pace for John Rico. Keeping that consistency up. Got a couple 17s mixed in there, but getting back onto his rhythm again. Caution back straight. Go high, back straight. That's clear.
Two minutes left.
Mod 2-wheel buggy and 4-wheel going to be up next. Mike Rualis, good run here for Mike, moving up to P2 this round of qualifying on a 17:03. Milo, Mike Rualis, John Rico, and Mark Panday all improving this round of qualifying. As well as Alex Dang, so half the field improving. Actually, 6 out of the 10 cars improving, so more than half the field doing better this round of qualifying. John Rico, rough lap just there. He's still on top of the leaderboard, but falls out of that TQ run, putting Jeff Nyes at ease. Still a good run for John Rico. Milo back to the 4th position. 17 lap paces for my top 5 cars. Mike, Jeff, John, Milo, and Mark all on 17 lap pace. Mike, Theo, Alex, Juan, and Anson all on 16 lap pace. Looks like Morales could go from 4th to 2nd overall here. Panday could move up a couple spots from 8 to 6. And Milo on a run to get him into the 7th spot potentially. Fast lap going to go to Anson De Leon just now, 15.9. Fastest lap of this qualifying round for Anson. Getting the track figured out by the end of this. That's the only car doing a sub 16-second lap.
Racing Rico done. Mike White done. 10 car Ted done. Jeff Nyes done.
Computer will tell you when you're done.
Alex Dang done.
3 more to go.
Mike Rulis done.
Make that 2.
Juan De Leon done. Milo Laxon done.
There we go. And that'll be
All
a race.
drivers are
Nyes
finished.
takes it. Does not improve his own
Mark
time,
Van
but still
Daan
gets to
done.
start in the front row of that main event. 18-14 with the win, that one. Rallis goes second, 18-15. Good run for Rallis. He's going to get start second overall. John Rico, 17-01. And Milo Laxon, his birthday, goes 17-12 for the 4th spot. Followed by Mark Pandy, 17-17. Mike White, Theo, Alex, Anson, and Juan round out the rest. Milo moves up to 6 overall. Modified 2-wheel track is yours.
BP. Daniel Z. Bruh. Jovi Levin. Patrick Brill. Gumpa.
Okay, if you guys want to make yourselves get yourselves on drivers right, by time in that last round, it's going to go Jovi, Levin, Kalis Lowe, Mirafuente, Brandon, Dan, and Patrick in that order. Again, Jovi, Kalis, Bryant, Brandon, Dan, and Patrick in that order. Thanks for getting out there to Marshall. This is our modified class. Fastest car is the day. Going to go right now with Jovi on that tone. And Kalis, Bryant, Brandon, Dan, and Patrick. Little bobble for our race leader. That's going to put Kalis to the top spot. Out of the gate, Kalis did get the best. No, he didn't get the best opening lap. Actually, it was Mirafuente, 13.6. Mirafuente down the back straight. That's going to be the blue-yellow. The white, orange, and black making his way down that back straightaway. That's Jovi Levin. Our carpet national champion from Iowa some 6 months ago, whatever that was. Let's see, Kalis on a 22.03. Levin ran a 22.01 in Q1 in the modified 2-wheel. Kalis, of course, in the 4-wheel. Levin on a 22.09 with a rough start. Pace will be dropping. Mirafuente a 22.06. DZ a 21.13. Dan improving by a full lap. Brandon Poirier 21.04. Patrick doing his best lap just there. 14.9 Patrick. 19.11 for pace. 120, I'm sorry, 220 down, 240 remain. At the moment, Kalis Lowe, 22.02, 1 second out of what Levin did in Q1. Merfuente, 22.03. Brandon, 21.04. And DZ at a 20.01. Looking at fast laps for everybody.
2 minutes left.
13.3 out of Jovi, 11 for hot lap. Kalis and Merfuente tied 13.4. Brandon 14 flat. Dan 14.6. Patrick 14.9. That's clear. Master clock, 1:10 to go. Taking a break after this. Track will be open for practice as we get our main event set up.
1 minute left.
A little help. Master clock, 35 seconds. Wow, 22.06s for 3 cars here. Look at that. 3-way tie, Jovi,
BP done.
Kalis, Merfuente at the moment. See how this last
Jovi
lap
Levin
goes.
done. Bra done. Gumpa done. Patrick Brill done.
Rough final lap out of Bryant Kalis so far. One more car to go.
All drivers are finished.
Yeah, they were all 22.06
Daniel Z
between
done.
Jovi, Bryant, and Kalis. Last lap there dropped Merfuente and Lowe down to a 22.07 for both cars. 21.14 DZ. Nice job, Dan, improving. Brandon goes 20.01. Track is open for practice, gentlemen. Track is open for practice.
Transponder 3731191. Transponder 6582034.
Okay, yeah, and you did, which is great. That was awesome to see. Push the button.
Thought I did. Sometimes it takes a second.
I don't think I got it. So, you want to start with Ricky again?
Well, might as well.
Where did you have stadium from?
Stadium truck is after 40 plus. So basically, I went rookie 40 plus stadium truck. Then sportsman intermediate expert 21.5, and then yep. And the B-man, where do we want to put that? So how many back-to-backs do we have?
Yeah, so that's gonna throw it. Oh, just throw it right to the worst. Combine, obviously.
What we can do maybe is move the expert B-man ahead of stadium.
At least we get the car.
Then there's only one back-to-back there. So. Cool. We're good. Go ahead and click save. And then I'll merge the modified and four-wheel, dude. And we'll be ready.
Yeah, so it should go in that. Based upon qualifying time. 11 got the fastest.
Yeah.
And then Taylor.
Then Brian. Then Brandon. Cool. Just past 130. 216.
Joe Colicchio,
It is a long way. But I mean, geez.
Terry
Lou Young.
Oyakas RS,
Yeah, I hear you. Because, yeah, if we start at 2, we'll be done by 3:30.
It's almost
Barry
like,
Ryan Mindlich,
well, how do you know it's going to be light? I mean, we should put a call to the dead racing.
Yeah, that would be cool. Darn. Missed
Yeah, that would have been
opportunity.
better.
Oh,
You know, yeah, we should talk about that.
yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, next time.
But yeah, I mean, if we do it 30 minutes,
17.3,
it's like
15.4,
it's like we're charging more.
17.6,
It's like we should be
15.2, 16.4,
see how the time.
18 flat,
Good point.
I think
19
one
flat,
day,
17.5,
you know, when we lose,
16.1,
we run as much
21.6,
5 o'clock,
16.3,
you don't go past 5.
15.1,
Yeah.
16.6,
Yeah, that's why
19.1,
when we do like a Sunday club race,
23.2,
Yeah, that's the way it ought to be.
17.5, 18.5, 24.8,
It even drops off.
15 flat,
And that's fine.
14.7,
You want to go, you gotta
14.2,
go.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
16 flat, 16.4, 38.4, 17 flat, 16.2, 14.8, 15.6, 15.1, 14.7, 15.5, 17 flat, 18.4, 17.5, 17.5, 15.3, 15.2, 14.9, 59.3, 30.4, 15.8, 49.5, 17.1, 15.2, 20 flat, 26 flat, 18.5, 39.2, 16.7,
Okay, folks.
25
We're
flat,
looking at about 2:15
29.6,
start time.
26.1,
So that gives you guys
25.3,
about 40 minutes.
16.1, 18.7, 15.2, 45.7, 17.6, 15.3, 16.9, 16.1, 18 flat, 15.7, 16.7, 16 flat, 17 flat, 14.8, 26 flat, 15.8, 17.6, 15.6, 16.6, 14.7, 27.3, 35.5, 33.3, 15.3, 17.1, 17.7, 16.4, 16 flat, 19.1, 17.6, 19 flat, 19.6, 17.1, 17.9, 23.1, 30 flat, 29 flat, 15.5, 18.3, 23.2, 16.5, 18.6, 16.5, 17.3, 16.4, 19.7, 16.6, 19.2, 15.6, 15 flat, 18.2, 16.4, 16.5, 15.4, 19.6, 15.3, 19 flat, 15.2, 28.7, 15.7, 14.9, 20.5, 17.1, 17.1, 15 flat,
Alex Dang.
17.5, 24.6, 15 flat, 15.2, 19.3, 15 flat, 18.2, 15.5, 17.7, 15.2, 16.6, 110.2, 14.8, 16.8, 57.6, 38.4, 15.6, 16.1, 15.2, 17.6, 15.2, 17 flat, 17.7, 32.4, 19.7, 19.2, 16.6, 23.7, 24 flat, 15.2, 23.3, 17.3, 17.6, 16 flat, 15.8, 16.9, 15.7, 17.4, 17.9, 22.3, 17.8, 17 flat, 16.8, 23.4, 33.6, 16.8, 19.6, 21.5, 17.2, 16.1, 16.7 Kevin Allen, 18.7, 27 flat, 15.1, 16.4, 27.2, 18.2, 15.7, 17.3, 15.3, 17.9, 20.2, 17.3, 21.7, 16.5, 15.7, 18.6, 16.3, 19 flat, 17.1, 353.1, 16.8, 17.6, 15.8, 15.2, 15.3, 17-2, 16-5, 33.7, 23.7, 16-7, 14-9, 14-4, 15-5, 28.3, 15-3, 23.7, 17-4, 15-4, 16 flat, 21.1, 16-5, 21.5, 16-7, 15-2, 16-4, 16-4, 17-2, 17-2, 16-8, 19-4, 23.7, 27.3, 20.2, 16-2, 17-4, 16-1, 17-8, 18-1, 17-3, 16-7, 15 flat, 18-1, 15-3, 15-2, 18-6, 15 flat, 15-1, 28 flat, 31.7, 16-9, 36.1, 22.6, 15-8, 19-6, 15 flat, 17-8, 16-4, 15-8, 17-2, 16-7, 15 flat, 26.2, Joe Wilson, 18 flat, 18-5, 17 flat, 22.4, 14-8, 34 flat, 17 Milo black sun, 20.7, 25.9, 16-2, 15-2, 19-4, 35.3, 16-9, 15-5, 25.6, 26 flat, 18-7, 18-2, 15-8, 38.1, 20.7, 20.4, 18-8, 34.5, 15-1, 21.7, 21.6, 25.4, 17 flat, 18-6, 16-1, 17-7, 29.3, 16-9, 20.9, 15-7, 18-6, 17-3, 29.4, 16-7, 15-2, 16-7, 17-6, 18-9, 15-3, James Colicchio. $28.6, 21.3, 15.5, 27.8, 55.9, 24.2, 42.3, 18 flat, 25.9, 25.4, 25.5, 33.4, 31.9, 19.9, 29.7, 17.3, 18.3, 17-4. 23 flat, 23.1, 26.6, 30.6, 19-3. 16-6, 18-2, 16-9, 16-7, 17 flat, Ben Halverson, 15-7, 18-8, JP Dawson, 17-7, Bruh, 15-5, 19-6, 18-5, 17-5, 43 flat, 26.2, 21.8, 27.9. Austin Church, 17-9, 50.1, 23.2, 15-9, 39.7, 57.5, 52 flat, 16-4, 18-7, 15-9, 17-5, 17-9, 17-9, 17-6, 15-2, Ryan R. Randall, 24.7, 18-1, 132 flat, 44.3, 17-2, 15-9, 16-2, 14 flat, 15-6, 29.3, 18-8, 18-7, 15-3, 15-4, 14-9, 39.7, 28.7, 17-3, 17-2, 24.3, 15-3, 21.4, 18-5, 17-1, 15-3, 17-3, 15-7, 25 flat, 21.5, 16-3, 16-6, 15-8, 14-3, 14-5, 16 flat, 17-6, 16-8, 15-1, 13-4, 19 flat, 15-2, Daniel Z, 21.4, 16 flat, 16 flat, 13-6, 15-8, 15-1, 15-8, 22.4, 15-7, 16-5, 22.7, 15 flat, 14-9, 15-7, 14 flat, 16 flat, 18-2, 16-9, 14-4, 15-1, 13-9, 15-4, 17-4, 15-3, 14-7, 15-2, 25.6. 158 flat. 13.8. 14.7. 15.6. 17.2. 14.4, LT Gray. 21.2. 15.3. 29.3. 24.8. 14.8. 13.6. 16.4. 16.1. 15.3. David 9. 13.5. 15 flat. 18.6. 13.5. 15.4. 15 flat. 15.3. 18 flat. 14.5. 14.1. 17.7. 28.9. 17.4. 15.8. 15.1. 18.3. 17.1. 29.6. 37.5. 15.7. 19.7. 14.5. 36.4. 16.7. 15.9. 15.5. 16 flat. 17.9. 15 flat. 16.7. 16.4. 15.1. 15.4. 15.3. 18.3. 17.8. 16.9. 15.2. 15.8. 15.1. 28.4. 15 flat. 16.6. 16.3. 16.3. Patrick Brill. 15.2. 16.1. 14.9. 16.3. 17.4. 15.8. 32.5. 18.3. 15.8. 16.1. 15 flat. 126.5. 15.2. 15.5. 16.2. 16.7. 15.5. 16.1. 23.9. 15.3. 14.9. 27.2. 16.7. 17.6. 16.1. 18.2. 14.9. 14.5. 15.3. 16 flat. 20.4. 18.2. 15.7. 14.8. 15.6. 17.9. 15.9. 55.3. 14.8. 20.3. 114 flat. 22.7. 15.9. 19.5. 15.6. 14.9. 16.2. 18.3. 16.2. 16.6. 15.4. 26.3. 32.9. 17.5. 15.5. 14.5. 15.9. 17.5. 15.1. 14.7. 16-3. 15-8. 15-6. George Laxon. 17-1. 16-6. 52.7. 23.6. 111.6. 16-4. 28.9. 16-1. 18-3. 17-1. 16-6. 15-5. 16-4. 16 flat. 14-9. 15-6. 16-9. 26 flat. 16-4. 15-8. 16-2. 19-1. 16-5. 15-3. 17 flat. 17-3. 15-1. 15-4. 27.2. 15 flat. 18-7. 15-7. 16-4. 14-9. 17-8. 16-9. 15-7. 13-8. Barry Soppet. 18-9. 16-4. 22.2. 17-8. 19-1. 16-6. 15-7. 15-8. 15-5. 15-5. 16-9. 20.2. 15-7. 15-3. 15-4. 17 flat. 16-4. 15-2. 15-3. 16 flat. 33.6. Ryan R. Randall. 17-2. 38.8. 58 flat. 45.9. 15-6. 15-6. 15-5. 16-2. 15 flat. 15-1. 16 flat. 14-9. 16-9. 18-6, 18-2, 16-2, 16-1, 15-1, 16 flat, 15 flat, 15-1, 15-4, 15 flat, 15-4, 16-1, 15-3, 26.9, 15-1, 140.2, Kevin Allen, 16-1, 16-6, 25.8, 53.5, 16-8, 15-3, 15-1, 18-2, 15-2, 15 flat, 16-6, 16 flat, 15-6, 15-6, 15-1, 16-8, 14-8, 16-5, 16 flat, 14-8, 15-2, 16 flat, 14-5, 14-9, 21.4, 15-3, 108.5, 15-7, 17-3, 15-1, 15-4, 14-9, 15-2, 15 flat, 15-1, 22.6, Joe Colicchio, 14-8, 18-2, 18-6. 16 flat. 16-1. 15-6. 16-8. 120.9. 137.4. 15-7. 15-6. 14-8. 16-1. 15-1. 15-2. 16 flat. 15-2. 15-2. 16-4. 17-3. 14-9. 21.4. 17-4. 15-2. 15-9. 16-2. 25.3. 15-3. 14-9. David Newell. 16-8. 15-4. 15-2. 16-6. 16 flat. 34.2. 16 flat. 15-3. 18 flat. 16-3. 31.1. 15-7. 15-1. 15-9.
Anson de
15-5.
Leon.
16-6. 15-6. 17-6. 15-1. 15-5. Mike White. 14-9. 15-4. 35.3. 17 flat. 15-6. 22.7. 18-1. 15 flat.